Hari Om girls, very good morning. Welcome you all to yet another session on the fifth module of Informatics for Computer Applications course. In this video, let us very quickly browse through few terminologies used in the IT world. These are the topics that are covered in the fifth module. So we'll just touch upon some of the terminologies used in this module. Focusing on information technology and development, let us understand what do you mean by information technology. We can define it as the use of computer hardware and software to store and retrieve and manipulate the information. So that is the main purpose of information technology. We are going to use computers. Nowadays we use mobile phones, tabs, etc. So we use it to store some information, retrieve some information, or you can process some information. Whereas the Information Technology Association of America has defined information technology as the study, design, development, implementation, support, and or management of any computer-based information system is also known as information technology. So this is another definition given by the IT Association of America. And these are other definitions that we can have for information and communication technology. It is the integration of telecommunications. When I say telecommunications, it includes all the telephone lines, wired, wireless signals, everything. So the telecommunication and computers are integrated together. And not only that, it also includes some of the softwares, middlewares, storing some data, audiovisual data, which will enable the users to access information, to store some information, or to transfer some information, transmit some information, understand and manipulate the information. So this is another definition we can give for information and communication technology. So it is nothing but integration of what are the things that are integrated here? Telecommunication, computers, and some of the required softwares, middlewares, storage, audiovisual content, which will enable the user to access, store, transmit, and understand and manipulate the information. So the use of electronic computers and communication devices, as well as some of the software applications that converts, store, protect, process, transmit, and retrieve information from anywhere and anytime can also be called as information and communication technology. So we use computers. Of course, you know that how computers help you in transmitting the data, in storing the data, and in protecting your data, and also processing the data. So for anything and everything, we can use the electronic computers. We call it as information and communication technology, ICT technology. So when you split these three words, what do you mean by information? Information refers to the knowledge obtained from reading, investigation, study, or research. The communication is nothing but transmitting the messages, and process whereby information is exchanged between individuals using symbols, signs, or verbal interactions. That can be called as communication. It is an act of transmitting message, or it is a process where information is exchanged between individuals using symbols or signs or even verbal interactions. Technology is nothing but use of scientific knowledge, experience, and resources to create process and product that fulfill human needs. So combining all these three together, you get the information and communications technology. So this is just to understand what exactly you mean by the word information, what do you mean by the term communication, what do you mean by the term technology. But combining all these three together in a particular manner, we get the information and communication technology. Sorry. Now let us see what is the importance of information technology. I can call it as an advantages of information technology, or these are the benefits of information technology, or these are the importance of having information technology. Speed and accuracy, social interaction, entertainment, communication, economic advancement, of course, education. Nowadays we have ICT in almost all the education sector, health, etc. So only very few importance I have listed here. We have more and more. So when I take speed and accuracy in information processing, with the help of information technology, you can do more work. More work can be done in the business. You can have more services. And lots of government organizations are also using information technology to provide more and more services. And not only that, the function enhancement programs such as word processor, database programs, graphics, all these things get work done in a very lesser time with increased accuracy and efficiency. So you can just find the difference between handwritten document and the computer produced document. So how efficiently you can produce a document with proper alignments and the formatting of the text, so that gives you more effective document comparing to a handwritten document which we use in older days. So this is one of the advantages, I can call it as, or this is one of the features of information technology, or one of the benefits of information technology. The second one is global social interaction. The IT world made global social and cultural interaction very simple. You can view what is happening in America and what is the kind of social and culture available in America. So that kind of interaction is very simple, and it is evident with the emergence and success of social networking such as Facebook and Twitter. So using all these kind of social networking, we can share the information between two different countries just in a click of your mouse. And not only that, the use of information technology has eliminated language barriers also with the help of language translators. So whatever is printed in French, you can just translate it to English and you can understand what exactly the content of that particular French document or kind of thing. Next one is entertainment. The high-speed tech applications and the gadgets such as iTunes, iPods, etc. helped you to download lots and lots of entertainment stuff. You can play, view, and not only that, you can create lots of entertainment stuffs also. You can watch movies, you can play games and whatnot, right? All sort of entertainments you can have using information and communication technology. Another one, communication. Of course, one of the very advanced technology, voice over internet protocol, VoIP. So it helps organizations, businesses and individuals to communicate anytime from different parts of the world. So that is one of the very good advancement in the IT field, where we have all experienced it during the pandemic also. Economic advancement. E-commerce is one of the very good example of economic advancement. How during the pandemic also we had sell and bought products using the e-commerce platforms. So economic advancement, of course, it was there because of the information technology. Then education, it has gone far beyond the use of bricks and mortar classrooms. Your traditional classroom method has been completely changed with the support of ICT, and we have lots of e-learning materials available, and we use technologies for virtual learning environments. There are lots of virtual labs available, so you can experiment. And even if you don't have a software in your laptop, you can just use any online platform to experiment your programs, right? If you want to experiment on a C program, you need not have a C compiler in your laptop. You can just use any online C compiler and experiment your program. So that kind of virtual learning environments are available. Virtual classrooms are also available. Lots and lots of online courses are being conducted nowadays because of the development in information technology. Then health sector, of course. The healthcare sector is positively impacted by the use of electronic health records, virtual healthcare team technologies, telemedicine, e-health, grids. All these are some of the advancements of information technology in the health sector. So these were some of the features of information technology, I should say, or I can say these are the importance of information technology, or what are the impacts of information technology in society. Now, what are the rapid changes that are happening in the technology over the time? One, we started from the standalone machine, then comes mainframe and mini computers, server kind of machines. Then the client server architecture helped you in having the kind of services provided by various servers and distributed environment, and now we are in the cloud computing environment. A standalone machine is nothing but a desktop or a laptop computer which is used on its own without requiring a connection to a local area network or even in a wide area network. So say your laptop or your desktop is a standalone machine using which you can do lots and lots of stuffs. Even though you don't have an internet connection, you can prepare a document, you can listen to music, you can compile lots of programs developed by you. So it can work in a standalone manner. So this is a standalone machine, your desktop, your laptop kind of things. Next we have mainframe computer. It is a centralized machine which will contain large memory, and you have huge storage space also. We can have a high grade processor, high speed processor also. So you will have a server, centralized server. Lots of workstations will be connected, and this is also having a very high speed processing power, and we can increase, especially in the large scale organizations and in scientific research centers, we use this, and it is capable to execute multiple complex programs concurrently. It can execute multiple programs, complex programs concurrently at a very high speed. So the IBM, Hitachi, Unisys, they are some of the mainframe computer manufacturers. So you have a mainframe computer which can be connected to more workstations. So hundreds of workstations can be connected together, and each client or each workstation can do different types of programs at a time. Next one is your client server architecture. It is just a computing model in which the server hosts and delivers and manages most of the resources and services which can be requested by the client. And it is a type of architecture which has one or more clients connected to a central server. So we will have a server, you can have one or more clients, different types of clients can be connected to the server over a network. And actually this client server system shares all the computing resources. Whatever computing resources are available in the server, that can be shared with various clients here. And this particular architecture, it is also known as networking computing model or client server network, because all the requests and services are delivered over a network. Right? So we have a network and the clients can place their request over the network and the server will be responding again over the network. So we call it as networking computing model also. Then we have distributed systems also, and in the system the components are located on different network computers. The components are located on different different networked computers, and these computers will communicate and coordinate together by passing messages to one another from any system. And these components must interact with one another to complete a task. So if I want to complete a task, all these three servers must communicate with each other. Say for example, if you want to book a ticket in IRCTC, you will have an IRCTC server, you will have a database server, you will have a payment server. So all these three servers must interact with each other, only then I can complete a task of booking a ticket. So just for doing ticket booking, I need three different servers to communicate with each other. Only then I can complete the task. So the characteristics of distributed system, obviously concurrency, no global clocking is there, and independent failure components also. These are the three characteristics of distributed systems. So here when components of a system fails, it does not imply the entire system fails. So even if this server fails, these two servers can respond. So that is the distributed system, where you have more than one servers communicating with each other for completing a single task. The last one is your cloud computing, and it is the delivery of different services and resources through the internet. So this is a cloud platform. All these devices can request for the service from this particular platform. The services, resources may be the set of tools, or it may be set of applications, or it may be a storage service, or it may be an infrastructure service, or it may be an operating system service, or it may be some networking service. So any kind of service, whichever you want, which is not available in your organization, can be requested in the cloud environment. So say rather than keeping all the files, everything, your confidential information, or you may have huge volume of data. So this huge volume of data, if you want to store, you need to have a higher capacity device which may not be available in your organization. So you can subscribe to your cloud environment and you can store all your data into the cloud environment, where the storage will be provided as a service. What you can do, your huge volume of data you can store in your cloud environment and you can subscribe. So you can pay annually for storing your data. So that is what you call as cloud-based storage, and it makes it possible to save them to a remote database also. So say for example, I have a laptop. I have huge volume of data which I cannot store in my laptop. So what I do, I get a subscription in the cloud environment, and I will get a space in the block storage. So whatever data I want to store, I will be storing here, and I will be paying for it. So it's a kind of service they are providing. So for the service, I'll pay an amount, and I can subscribe it also. That is what you call as cloud computing. So cloud computing is nothing but an environment which provides different kinds of services. So if you want to have a software, you can get the service from the cloud environment, or if you want to have a storage space, you can get it from the cloud environment, or if you want to have a different operating system, get it from the cloud environment by subscribing or paying it. Okay, so you need not own it, instead you get it as a service from the cloud environment. That is what you call as cloud computing. So these are some of the change in the technology. So in earlier days we had only standalone computers. Nowadays you need not have the kind of infrastructure for doing any sort of task in your organization. You just subscribe it, get the service from the cloud environment for your organization. So that kind of change has happened because of the internet and the technological development. So these are some of the future technologies: human augmentation, extended reality, edge computing, 5G technologies, and artificial intelligence. We'll discuss about the future technologies in the upcoming video. Thank you.